Alright, so hey guys, so welcome to lesson 4 or part 4 of your Korean studies, and I hope all of you are fine and catching up to the material we have learned so far now, and finish memorizing the consonants and the vowels and how the syllables work, and also how to read those syllables. Because today we're going to learn a couple of more vowels today. And these vowels are called compound vowels because they are more complicated than the simple vowels we learned in lesson 1. So, without any time to lose, let's get started. So you're asking, what is a compound vowel? Well, a compound vowel, also known as diphthongs, actually you guys might be more familiar with the word diphthongs, since it's the way you learned it in school. So a diphthong or a compound vowel is a vowel that is made by combining two vowels. So you combine two vowels and make a compound vowel, which is literally a combination of the two vowels. So a good English English example is the oo diphthong, where you combine two o's to make a oo sound, or or the diphthong a, where you combine the vowels a and e to a to make the sound a. Well, this very same concept can be applied in Korean, and they pretty much work the same way, so let's get started. Oh yeah, before I introduce, oh yeah, so before I introduce all of the Korean diphthongs, I want to teach you guys on how to write them. So the thing is that you don't have to write in this specific order, but it definitely makes them a lot easier to write and memorize if you write this way. So for this one, So for this, so you always want to start from the left and move your way towards the right. So if you see in this one, that okay, so this is pronounced so down, down, across, down, and so in this one, which is pretty much so you go down, across, across, down, and for other so on. So you start from the left and you move towards the right. So down one one, across across, down down, across down. Yeah, I mean, but again, you don't really need to write it in this specific order, but it definitely helps. So let's look at the letters a bit more in detail now. And also here they actually show which vowels are combined to make the diphthongs. So yeah, so if you want to pause and take a look at them, go ahead. But let us move on. Close the door. Also, alright, so let's take a look at the letters. So I'm not gonna have dedicate a slide for every single vowel diphthong we're gonna learn today, but because I thought it would be easier if everything was on a single slide, because it will help you guys like follow along. So let's start with the very first diphthong up here called eh. Eh. It is pronounced eh, like the eh sound in apple. Eh, eh, apple. Apple. So yeah, this letter, if you go back, is combined with is created by combining the two vowels a and e to make e. Yeah, so memorize that. And the second vowel is ye, is like the sound ye from 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 the word yank. So ye, ink, yank, ye. That's ye. The second one is ye. And and it's only and it's you. I know I wrote only here, but it should be you. If it's usually yet, it's usually if it has a yun or e. Well, you don't have to worry about that right now, so just memorize ye. And this third letter here is and it's pronounced e. It's pronounced e like a long e, like the s sound in pen. So e. So yeah, is pronounced by combining and e to make e. And also for the previous one, they combine ya with e to make ye. And the fourth one, which is pronounced ye, like the ye sound in yes. I know this kind of sounds similar to the second one, yay, but yet and yay are two different sounds if you listen closely. So second one is yay, and the fourth one is ye. It's clearly missing a part of the sound. Yeah. Oh no, I meant like it's clearly different, and I want you to tell the difference. And lastly, the last diphthong on here is 의, like this, like the sound in quits. 의. I know this one's probably the hardest one to memorize, but it's pronounced 의. It's combined with and e together to make 의. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the diphthongs. But so most of them are pretty easy to memorize, maybe except for the last one. But just take your time to memorize the sounds and how they're spelled, and you'll be pretty much fine. And they're pretty much used in the same way as the normal vowels to make consonants. So g and e is k, k and ye is k, and g and e equals k, and g and ye makes kie, shik, like k. So you could kind of have to pronounce the y in there, and you can, but I just wrote it as k up here just to simplify for you guys for a bit. So let's move to read some examples here. So up there we have so we have ke, ne, de, me. Oops. So the top one should be ke, ne, te, me, and there's ye, ke, ne, she, che, and there's ke, ne, re, se, and ye, ke, re, pe, he, and there's and you just have to for now memorize Again, the sounds might be a bit complicated, a little, let's say, even pretty rough and pretty rough to pronounce in some cases. But as long as you take your time to memorize them and learn how to pronounce them, you should be in pretty good order. Now we also get a set of vocabs for this lesson. So let's review them as well. So the first word we're gonna learn is 새. Okay, 새 is a bird. It could be any type of bird as long as the sentence tells that it's a specific type of bird. But 새 just generically means bird. And the second one is 얘기. It could mean story. It means story, but it could also mean words like narrative, but generally means 얘기 generally means story. And there's the word 개, which means crab. And there's 차례, which means turn, order. 차례 means turn or order. And there's another word is 의자, and 의자 means chair. And the next word is 지우개. 지우개 means eraser. And kie, this means him, usually means him, her, or it, and is used when describing or indicating a person. Okay. And camera, I mean, if you know English, that one should be pretty straightforward to you. Camera means camera. It's a loan word from English. And the next word is actually an adjective. An adjective is anything that describes a noun. So there's 예쁘다, and 예쁘다 means to be pretty. And make sure you don't just memorize pretty, make sure you memorize as to be pretty, because that's the correct sense the word gives. And the last word we're gonna learn has the word 의, like 의자 in it, as we've seen earlier, but it's 의사, and 의사 in Korean, in English means a doctor. And yeah, that's pretty much all the vocab we have, and that's pretty much all you guys need to know. So go back to the slides, just memorize all of the diphthongs, and try to read them in syllables in the correct way. But with enough practice, you guys will be able to do it. And I hope you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys next time.